Salut, je m'appelle Abby. Je suis bibliothécaire de référence. Hi, my name is Abby, and I'm a reference librarian. I hope you're here because you're interested in learning a new language. Maybe you know that language learning is great for your memory, critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, and it can make you more empathetic. Or maybe you're motivated by work, travel, personal growth, or you'd just like to start a new hobby that is completely free and doesn't require any fancy equipment. No matter what your goals are, you don't have to be fluent to reap the benefits of language learning, and the library has tools that can help you. In this video, I'm going to be comparing Rocket Languages and Transparent Language, two applications that you can use anytime, anywhere, completely free. All you need is your library card. Let's get started by looking at Rocket Languages. Here's a quick look at the Rocket Languages home screen. As you can see, you can learn 14 languages with this platform. One language that you can learn with Rocket Languages that you cannot learn on Transparent is sign language. Let's start looking at how the lessons are structured on Rocket Languages. We'll begin with the interactive audio lessons. As the name implies, interactive audio lessons begin with a brief interactive audio session. These can be downloaded onto a mobile device and listened to in the car, on a walk around the neighborhood, or while you're cooking dinner. When you finish the interactive audio, you move down to play it. This is a chance to actually get speaking in a conversational way. You listen to the conversation, and then you have a chance to speak, pretending to be each person, either Claire or Paul. Reinforcement activities. These are consistent across every lesson in Rocket Languages, so the format will not change and you will come to depend on this structure. Flashcards, hear it, say it, write it, know it, and often there's a quiz at the end. I introduced you to the interactive audio lessons from Rocket Languages. Now let's take a quick peek at the language and culture lessons. These lessons are where the rubber meets the road. It's great for the nitty-gritty details of grammar, syntax, and how the language actually works. Rocket Languages chooses to do this by actually writing out lessons almost like a textbook. This is good if you enjoy reading things like explanatory text, or if you might want to reference it later. Now that we've been over Rocket Languages, let's take a look at how things work with Transparent Language. Here are your language learning options from Transparent Language Online. As you can see, they offer over 144 different languages. Some are more robust than others. You're going to get more content learning French than you will if you try learning Icelandic, for example. The interesting thing is that they also have dialects available, and they have it so that you can learn a language as a non-English speaker. For example, if we click on Spanish, you can learn it as an English speaker, or as a Brazilian Portuguese speaker, or if you're a Turkish speaker looking to learn Spanish. Once you choose a language to learn, you'll be taken to a dashboard that looks like this, with a learning path that's created by the program. If you want to customize your learning path, it's as simple as going to Browse and scrolling through the various lessons that you can add to your learning path. For example, maybe you're interested in learning some business vocabulary or medical vocabulary. All you'd have to do is click the three dots and select Add to Path. So what does your path actually look like? Well, part of the fun of Transparent Language is that as you move from lesson to lesson, you don't know exactly what to expect. Let me show you. Here's the menu for Lesson 1. As you can see, there are 9 activities that I can expect to do before I finish Lesson 1. Now, when I move into Lesson 2, I see on the menu that there are actually 10 activities. The great thing about Transparent Language is that you have a fresh experience from lesson to lesson, so you don't get bored doing the same activities over and over again. This is a sampling of some of those activities. They all involve listening, reading, speaking, and/or writing, and many of them feel like a game. Foursquare, which I mentioned earlier, is just like that old-fashioned game of memory. The transparent language model is one that operates on the principle of immersion, so it is more similar to Rosetta Stone or Babbel if you've used those platforms. But transparent language does offer the option for workbooks or textbook-style resources that you can reference or work out of for a screen-free experience. You can find these under Resources. You would then scroll down to Transparent Language Online e-resources. And if you click on this, you see a number of workbooks, readers, and even video workbooks. If you'd like to learn a new language, you really can't go wrong with either Rocket Languages or Transparent Language. They each have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it depends on what format you prefer. If you're like me, you might like to use both. This video really only scratched the surface, so if you have more questions, I wholeheartedly invite you to contact Central Reference using our Ask a Librarian service. We would love to talk to you about your goals and how to use either of these two language learning platforms. Thanks for watching. I hope that you learned something. Have a great day. Bye-bye.